Hi, it's Chris here again, just checking in. This is my third update on this regenerative leadership course. This last one here that I'm working through, it's titled. Let's look at my notes here. Ecology of Authority. So it's just talking about how to connect with some people that you're talking to and where they find their information today. That may not be where you want to guide them to in the future, right? As being uh, a natural authority kind of figure, a leader or a coach should be able to guide them on their journey. So this activity is talking about um, thinking about a farmer that we know that we're trying to work with, and write down all the things that influence their decisions to go into that area. And I know on my last video I'm quite passionate about market access for regenerative products. So that's kind of where I'm going at this. So often things that influence people's resistance to get into direct marketing. I just listed a few here that I'm just going to read off. Uh, Too much work to find customers. They're not familiar with social media. They don't really like working with people. Don't have time to go to farmers markets or delivering evenings and weekends. Uh, Takes a long time to finish their animals, possibly, that with the available forage. They might not have a local abattoir or butcher in their area, or it's very booked and hard to get in. Or it could be a cash flow issue that they just can't hold animals that long from beginning to end. And now these are all valid uh, concerns. And as to brainstorming areas that, you know, different perspectives to shift that perspective and note what could be holding them back. So I've added a couple things that the people in my peer group I kind of talk with, and I mean the comment about it's hard to find customers. They are out there. It's just, we produce food not in areas where people eat food, right? It's the urban rural connection. So we need to get better connected and use the tools to make that easier to find customers, because they're out there. People want to support local. People want to eat sustainably. It's just a matter of finding them. Again, the comment about not being familiar with social media, it's like any tool. It's uh, takes time to get to know how to use it, and there are experts in this field, so we need to start reaching out to those experts. Again, the timing factor, that definitely is a true real factor, but there are different ways to make this logistical problem with, again, rural to urban, getting the producers to consumers together. There are ways to work with that, and again, there's tools and some logistical um, infrastructure that can help with that. And yeah, those are some of the big ones. And then the last comment it talks about making is um, writing down some influences that you could introduce them to support the positive change. Okay, so this is where I think using the tool to get connected with people that are already doing it. There are people that are doing it, connecting, selling directly. Like the White Oak Pastures comes to mind. Uh, you know, um, Joel Salatin is getting big into this, and there's a lot of people in the regenerative space, even in our local area, that are doing it. So get out there and talk to them, connect, and you might be surprised at how they're managing. I know one resource I've come across is Amy Hay, that runs a website called Sell Beef Direct, and she's out of BC and does some webinars, online webinars, to help people learn how to use these social media tools that we're working with right now to get the message across. And another one is going to conferences that are focused on direct marketing. The one, for example, that I'm going to be going to in a couple of months here is the set up through Direct Farm Manitoba. There's a conference coming up that I'll get out there, network, and hear how things are done. So again, I think a lot of this is peer-to-peer connections, to understand that some of these limiting beliefs in our heads might just be in our heads. And once we start talking with people who are doing it, that 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 frees up space to get out of our comfort zone, be a bit uncomfortable, and then that's where we grow. Okay, so that's all I have today. It's a little bit shorter. I know it not as exciting without my cows in the background. Maybe if you prefer this medium, but I know my wife put up a bit of a wall here that I thought was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So we'll see if I take it back outside or not. But again, that was this week's check-in, and I hope you enjoy it. Take care, and we'll connect soon.